Today I want to challenge you. You that think you are all that very serious adults. You have gone far from your infancy and childhood, and you consider yourself very, very, very serious. So you're not wasting your time, not about to waste your time with little stories for kids. And what would you do to your own children or grandchildren if they tell you to tell them a story? Would you say yes? Or I'm not too sure. Do you have anything to propose? Do you have a book you want me to read for you? My friends, stop thinking you are too serious to laugh and imagine and tell stories. I want to remind you, just in case you don't know, that Chinua Achebe, who is known internationally, the world over, for his very serious books, also wrote several children's stories. And he didn't do it because he had nothing to do, nothing else to do, or because he had just 5 minutes left, or just out of boredom. No. And today I want to talk about one of these stories to you. How the leopard got his claws. Yeah, Chinua Achebe. And that is a very, very interesting story about a community of animals that was peaceful and where no one ever harmed others. They were just living together in harmony. The leopard, their king, was strong but gentle and wise. Only the dog had sharp teeth, and only the dog scoffed at the animal's plan to build a common shelter for gathering out of the rain. But then, one day, things got bad. The leopard had to confess and acknowledge that he was no match for the wicked dog. So he had to borrow armament, weapons of destruction, shining teeth, a new roar, sharp claws, and did all that solve the problem? Not at all, my friends. It didn't. And it ended very badly for everyone. And so I encourage you to reassess the way you define seriousness, the way you reflect on life, and the way you communicate with others. I remember one time somebody was interviewing me, asking me how I started being a poet, because I've published poetry too. And I also wrote novels for youth. So she was interviewing me as part of my job at the Open University, and she asked me, and I said, yeah, I really love words, but I admire beyond measure those that use words, very simple words, carefully owned, prepared, chiselled to have maximum impact. Ordinary words like love you, sky, cloud, sunshine. Beautiful words. And that's why I love Chinua Achebe, because he had the art of a storyteller, telling things that touched everyone just like Tintin and Emilou in French. Stories according to Hergé, the person that wrote it, the series, for people from 7 to 77 years old. You don't need to use big words that people will scratch their head. What does he mean, really? And enjoy because they don't understand. I'm better than them. I'm more intelligent. I'm superior. You're just deceiving yourself. I love people that use simple, ordinary words that are placed at the right spot, polished, chiseled, beautiful, like a diamond. A diamond that was just an ordinary stone in the ground until someone recognized it, loved it, gathered it, polished it. That's what we are, polishers of words. And like the leopard and his people, let's understand that the complicated world we live in is indeed very, very simple. If we only sit down and look at it like a little child, like Achebe did it, and like I do. So go and reread Achebe's stories and don't despise the beginnings, the humble factors. Love them.